Let us do a small prayer. Please keep your hand on your head. Assume it's your mother's hand and get her blessings. Matru Devo Bhava. Assume it's your father's hand and get his blessings. Pitru Devo Bhava. Assume it's your all teachers, gurus, and acharyas' hands. Get their blessings. Acharya Devo Bhava. Asmat Guru Bhyonam. Whatever we learn in this session should be useful to us forever. For that, the Rashi Mandala, 12 signs, 9 planets, the 27 stars, and the Panchabhutas, all may be with us and give us the knowledge in astrology. I am G.S. Balasubramanian, Balu Elacheri shortly. Before starting the class, I decided to say something. I got an opportunity to translate the book of Rahu Ketu. It was originally written by my beloved Guru Tirupur Sri Gopalakrishnan sir, shortly known as G.K. sir. Here I wish to say few words about G.K. sir. He has completely dedicated his life for astrology. He has written more than 45 books about astrology in numerous topics. Now I have been chosen to translate his Rahu Ketu book, and I thank my family deity Amachya Araman for getting me this opportunity. In this group itself, the book link will be given. Those who are in need can buy online. Now let us see about Rahu Ketu. Rahu and Ketu, they are also called nodes, north node and south node. Let us start with the Rahu Ketu Gayatri mantras. Om Nagat Vajaya Vitmage Patma Hastaya Dhimagi Tanno Rahu Prachodayat. Asvat Vajaya Vitmage Sola Hastaya Dhimagi Tanno Ketu Prachodayat. See, good or bad will not come on its own. What we give, we get it back. This is the explanation of karma. In Rashi Mandala, Ketu stars, Ashwini, Magham, and Moolam stars are there. When you connect these 3 stars, it will form a triangle. Likewise, Rahu stars, Ardra, Swadi, and Sabai. If you connect, it will form another triangle. Together, it will be like a star, hexagon star. That is the shape of Saravana Bhava. That is the symbol of Lord Muruga who conquered the Sharpa and Sharpagraha. Let us also pray Lord Muruga and start learning this shadow planets, Nadi astrology. Okay, let us start. Generally about Rahu Ketu, some common things are known to us. Rahu and Ketu are stated as malefic planets. They tend to give good benefits only when they are placed in a few selected houses and horoscopes. And in rest of the places, they are liable to give only bad effects. Here, now we will see everything about Rahu Ketu from end to end and at full length of about Rahu Ketu. At the maximum, we can discuss about Rahu Ketu here. I would like to say one thing here to talk about Rahu Ketu. I require minimum 4 full days. I require. Now I have been given just only 1 hour. Within this time limit, let us see how best we can do. We can see about the transit of Rahu Ketu, the conjunction of Rahu Ketu with other planets, Rahu Ketu axis, the planet away from Rahu Ketu axis, and few more topics we can discuss. There may be few students here who do not know much about the planets in depth. For them, a small glimpse. Totally, there are 9 planets. Of these 9 planets, 2 are stars, and they are Sun and Moon. 5 are planets: Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, and Saturn. Totally 7. Why I am saying this? Only these 7 planets do have aspects. That is Drishti. Rahu Ketu do not have any aspect at all. They do not aspect any planet or any house or any Baba. No aspects. But Rahu Ketu control everything. They control the house where they are, plus they control their 3rd and 11th houses. Here I prefer to say the difference between the aspect and the control. The difference between the aspect and control, when a planet aspect, it induces to do something. When a planet controls, it allows to do a thing only pertaining to its character and does not allow anything beyond that. You can ask me, okay, if anything happens beyond Rahu Ketu control, what will happen? Actually, that will give very bad effect. In other words, the native will be punished. That's very simple. A planet's aspect to another planet or to any house or to any bhava would help or induce the event to happen. That is aspect. It may be beneficial or it may be malefic effect. But the control means any event will happen only when Rahu Ketu permit to happen. Otherwise, it will not happen. For example, that is the reason we do a lot of Rahu Ketu Parihara. That is the main reason. Only when Rahu Ketu permit, that will happen. For example, a boss, I tell you the difference between Rahu aspect and control. You may have some little doubt about the control. I tell you one example. A boss is sitting inside the locked door. He doesn't see what is happening outside. It's a closed room. Still, outside, there will be a total silence. Till the boss leaves the place, the silence or discipline or decorum, whatever you call, will be maintained. That is control. When Rahu or Ketu occupy any house, that Bhava effect or Adhipati effect will happen only when Rahu or Ketu permit to happen. Anyone has any doubts in this? Next one is planets go through retrograde and combust also. When combust, they lose their power to sun. We all know the star planets, sun and moon do not retrograde. Rahu, Ketu are permanent retrogrades. They are not exactly planets. They are called shadow planets. If time permits, I will explain why we talk about the retrograde and the regression, how Rahu, Ketu approach the retrograde planets, how the events happen. We can see with many example charts. Now let us see about the Rahu Ketu transit. See, Rahu and Ketu are unimaginably huge dark shadows in the aerospace. During their transit, when their darkness spreads on any planet, that planet's effects will be completely altered or diverted by the Rahu Ketu. Rahu Ketu are solely responsible for a beggar to become a millionaire and a millionaire to become a beggar. That is in the hands of Rahu Ketu. In horoscopes, how Rahu and Ketu are positioned, how other planets are affected by Rahu Ketu in birth chart, how the houses, that is Bhava, are affected by them in the birth chart, are all will be studied here. How and when the native will be affected and to what extent he will be affected based on the birth chart, based on transit movement of Rahu Ketu, based on the Dasa Bhukti of Rahu Ketu, can be thoroughly seen here with many birth charts. All the planets do have strength and weakness like rolling, exaltation, sthanabala, debilitation, and so on. A planet's strength or weakness is derived based on the Rasi where it is, conjunction with other planets, aspects of other planets, the star on which the planet is positioned, it is disposited. The conjunction with another planet in Navamsa Chakra, the other planet placed on the same star plot, and conjunction with other planets in transit. That's also important. However, be the good position a planet is placed in a birth chart, in transit, if the planet is in bad position, naturally that period the native will not get any good benefit. Here we will see planets conjunction in transit. Even when the benefic planets are in helping mode in transit, if they combine with the inimical planets, they are forced to give only ill effects. It is mainly applicable for Rahu Ketu transit. Every planet has several characters and cause and effects. The effects of the planets will be either increased or decreased depending on the house and bhava where it is. At the same time, all planets do ensure any event to happen, and there is no second opinion in this. The important point is the shadow planets make other planets powerless. It is very, very important. The shadow planets make other planets powerless. See, in solar system, the sun is in position. All planets move around only sun. Sun makes every planet to get combust when they come close. Even that sun itself loses its power to Rahu Ketu. That is the Grahana. Then imagine the strength of Rahu Ketu. Shadow planets weaken other planets and change the features of other planets. Let us see the planets transit with the Rahu Ketu. That is natal chart planets with transit Rahu Ketu. Now let us see the transit of Rahu. Since Rahu is yearly transit planet, the effect will last long. It will be there for at least 1.5 years. Same Dasa Bhukti also, the effect will it will be there for even many more years. Since Rahu has more inimical planets, the benefits of transit Rahu are very meager and the ill effects are more. Mostly during transit, Rahu Ketu give ill effect. But in birth chart, it may be in good position. During Dasa Bhukti, it gives very good benefit. But during transit, mostly that gives only ill effect only. Frankly speaking, there will be hardly few benefits from Rahu Ketu transit. Rahu transit will cause character change. Rahu damages the reputation. The transit is the main reason for transforming a person as good or bad person, as a thief, or for sudden relocation from one place to another. With whichever planet Rahu joins, that planet's character features will be temporarily damaged or altered. That's only temporary, but temporarily it will be damaged or altered. It is better if Rahu transits in a sign where there is no planet in the natal chart, so that there will be no harm because of Rahu transit. In natal chart, if there is any planet in the sign where the transit Rahu travels, whichever bhava it is, that will be affected very much. See what all the things will be there. Behavioral approach. These are all the changes will happen. Behavioral approach, religious conversion, abroad trip, and direct opposite imprisonment and expatriation. These are all the common effects of Rahu transit. Say, no need to worry about this based on the bhava, based on the house, based on the chart. Other things only this will happen. When any planet travels on natal, or when transit Rahu travels on any natal, the person will get bad effects, or the good benefits will be less. On whichever natal planet Rahu travels, that planet relationship or related organs or related jobs will be affected by Rahu. There are plenty of example charts for the same. We have just seen a portion of transit Rahu effect. Similarly, transit Ketu effects can also be seen, that we will see. Natal chart planets with the transit Rahu Ketu and natal Rahu Ketu with the transit planets. This both you can combine and see. Likewise, we will also see the retrograde planets and non-retrograde planets with the Rahu Ketu transit. When non-retrograde planets travel, that is, the planets travel in straight way. That is, non-retrograde planets travel towards natal Rahu Ketu, since they travel towards each other, definitely the ill effect will be more. They meet at a point. It's like we foresee a negative and it comes from the opposite direction to us. Here, the native will come across many troubles. It's like meeting a person face to face or heads together. Means problem will also pop up automatically. The native voluntarily and willingly falls in the enemy's trap. He will be voluntarily going and falling in the enemy's trap. For example, some of you may have Rahu in Magara. Now transit Saturn is in Magara. If you are a working professional, 100% you must have come across this, a job related problem, like careless mistake, purely because of your mistake. Careless mistake, because of negligence, work incompletion, getting poor rating, not getting increment or promotion, all due to transit Saturn now travels towards your natal Rahu in Magara. You can also check this in others' charts whenever you come across and get their feedbacks. Particularly for the 1971 or 72 bonds. Yes, 71, 72 bonds. They will have Saturn in Rishabham and Rahu in Magara. You imagine. Saturn in Rishabham and Rahu in Magara. Because transit Rahu is in Rishabham, transit Saturn is in Magara. Equally, they will have the tough time. Here towards the natal Saturn, transit Rahu is approaching. To some, based on the degree, to some it would have crossed, to some it will be proceeding towards. They also will have the same job problem. But this problem is not because of when in Rishabham, those who have Saturn in Rishabham, transit Rahu is there now. Whatever job problem they have, that is not because of them. Because of some management decision or due to some other reason. Another example I tell you, whoever has Venus in Vrishika, particularly in male chart, either newly wedded or married within 1.5 years period, surely would have come across a tough time in married life because Ketu is traveling towards their Venus in Vrishika. Likewise, whoever has moon in Vrishika, like Anusham, Vishakam, 4th Padam, Anusham, Ketai, stars. These born people, when Ketu travels towards this, definitely they will have some weakness related. I have come across many charts. Likewise, whatever be the planet when Ketu travels, that will give. Even yesterday also we discussed about one chart. Jupiter was in Vrishika. Now transit Ketu travels towards that. Definitely, you can also compare with your chart, your available chart. You can, whenever you come across any such chart, you can firmly say there will be some problem. Based on the house, based on the bhava, you can very well say this problem you will have. They will say yes. And another thing, simultaneously, the Dasabhukti also say that is Venus and Ketu. Then imagine the effect. The hardness will be more. We can understand the level of hardship. You check and they give your thumb. When at the same time, see, now we have seen the non-retrograde planets. Now you see the retrograde planets. When retrograde planets travel in the same direction of Rahu Ketu. They do not clash with Rahu Ketu. Initially, there may be any problem, but eventually that will end in very benefic way. The native will be very much benefited. I have got many example charts. All we will see how they had problem, how they came across. The native will have problems at the beginning. Subsequently, the natives will be benefited. So far, we have learned wherever Rahu Ketu in birth chart, that Bhava related events would happen only when Rahu Ketu permit. Rahu Ketu or the dominance, they supersede or suppress all the planets, including the luminary sun and moon. With whichever planet Rahu Ketu join, that planet's characters, futures will be altered. These are all the things we have seen. Just we have seen only the outline, not in depth. That also I will tell you. We will say elaborately for each planet how it affects. I tell you, see in birth chart, whenever Rahu Ketu join with any planet, how it will be. That we can discuss. Before that, we can also see some difference between Rahu and Ketu. Both are on the opposite direction. Let us see the difference between. If Rahu is the beginning, Ketu is the end. If Rahu is the end, Ketu is the beginning. Rahu is illegal, Ketu is legal. Ketu always prefer only legal. Rahu is party means Ketu is a movement. Rahu is corrupt person, Ketu prevents corruption. Rahu is scissor, Ketu is needle. And we can say many things like that. Rahu means fluctuate and go. Ketu is very polite. And another thing, Rahu is fake. Ketu is real. You can rely on Ketu. But Rahu is fake. In Panchabhuta, Rahu is air, Ketu is fire. And Rahu is erotism. Ketu is wisdom. Rahu, Ketu both will give distress, but the level of distress is different. Rahu distress at a bigger level, Ketu distress at a small level. And there will be red patches for Rahu, black patches for Ketu. It will be on the skin. And we can say many more things. Let's not go deep into it. So far, we have discussed something. Anyone has any question in this? Any doubt? Any doubt in this? Then and there you can ask for doubts.
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Hello?
Sir. Hello. Hello.
Okay.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, tell me. Who is this?
Good evening, sir. I am Dr. Naveen Kumar. Like, if we
Your voice
visualize,
is very low.
good evening, sir. If we see some of the horoscope, most
Yes.
of the marriages, like would have been gone in Rahu Dasha or Rahu Bhukti. Is it true, sir?
No, I don't understand clearly. What is that?
His question is like most of the marriages, what he has heard is getting, it is done during Rahu Dasha or Rahu Bhukti.
Yes, definitely.
True.
Even childbirth also. This will ensure. Definitely. See, that's what I said. Rahu permits to happen anything. Not only marriage, any event, whatever it is. Rahu permits to happen. Even Ketu Dasa. See, I got married in Ketu Dasa. My Ketu is in my 7th house. Okay.
Sir, one
Do you
question.
have any question in that?
Sir, one more question. I am Ashok
Yes.
Dage.
Yeah.
You are telling that Rahu Dasha,
Yeah.
during Rahu Dasha, this marriage and all is taking place. But you are telling in another word that it is an illusionary planet where the marriage how it will take place. That's what I am doubting how it will be.
Sir, I tell you one thing clearly. Dasa will not affect the person. Based on the house where it is, the Dasa Bhukti effect will be there. Okay. I am telling the hotness or hardships, everything, only in the transit. Transit Rahu, transit Ketu, definitely that will give too much of hardships.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Dasa Bhukti will not affect. I know many people who very much came up in life, who raised to the top in Rahu Dasa and Rahu Bhukti.
Yes,
I know
that's
many
correct.
people.
Correct,
Yeah.
correct.
Yes, sir. Okay. Any other doubt?
Sir, I have a fundamental question.
Yes.
In some methodologies that we use, like the Jayamini, they don't take into consideration Rahu or Ketu at all. They take only those 7 planets and they categorize them in the order of their degrees from Atma Karaka to Dara Karaka, and then they proceed with the predictions. And Rahu and Ketu are always not there in that kind of. So how does it? How do we see this? I don't know how to interpret.
Yeah. Okay. It is up to us, madam. It is up to us. Either we can delete Rahu Ketu and give the prediction, or we can include Rahu Ketu and give the prediction. Only one thing, our prediction should match. That's all. When you include Rahu Ketu, when you say all the predictions, they will say yes. When you do not include Rahu Ketu, and if you think that the problem is because of some other reason, definitely we will end up with negative comments or something. The feedback will be different.
Okay, Balu sir, I have one question. Shall I ask?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, if Ragu is placed in Dakta
Rahu is
Rasi,
placed.
Ragu is placed in Dakta Rasi, that is Tirisunya Rasi,
Okay.
what it will affect, whether the Baba will do that work or not? If Rahu's Ketu,
Sir, we have not discussed about the birth chart Rahu Ketu so far.
oh,
So far, we have discussed only about the transit Rahu Ketu. Transit Rahu Ketu, wherever it is, that will give the problem.
If it is
Except
in-
few houses. There is now transit Rahu is in Rishabha. To some extent, you can say that the problem is less because that is Rahu's favorable, very favorable. We are discussing only about the transit Rahu Ketu. Still, we have not come to that. But short Rahu Ketu, still we have not. Okay. Any other question?
Sir, how does Rahu influence transit over Lagna?
That will give too much of fear, sir. Death fear will be. Transit Rahu when travels on Lagna, that will give death fear. I have seen many people. Particularly when Ketu travels on the Lagna's 3rd house. In case, say now Ketu is in Vrishika. Who were born in 3rd house Ketu, that would have given definitely that would have given a lot of disturbance. Mind related problem. I say they would have come to the conclusion of ending their life for some time because it is in the 3rd house. Based on the Dasa Bhukti, if the Dasa Bhukti is very much favorable, this much problem will not be there. Dasa Bhukti is also worst. Definitely they will have the problem. All together, all combined together will make it even to happen. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir, Rahu on Mandi also gives the same effect like Rahu on Lagna, sir? Mandi?
Transit.
Yeah,
No,
transit.
we are discussing only about transit.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, the next still we have not come to the birth chart Rahu Ketu.
Right, right.
Okay.
There's a question from Mr. Sriram. How to correlate Ketu's position with the past life karma?
Yeah, that we will see. That we will see, definitely. Okay. But I'm skeptical whether they all can be covered within this 1 hour. But definitely we will see.
So the controlling part of Rahu, how it is different from the aspects, sir? Could you please throw some more light? You had mentioned it.
Yes, sir. Aspect is different, sir. Sun aspects the third house. Sorry, Saturn aspects the third house.
Yes.
Saturn aspects the 7th house. Saturn aspects the 10th house. It induces one event to happen, any event to happen. When Rahu or Ketu control any event pertaining to the 3rd or 11th houses, or pertaining to the bhava where Rahu or Ketu are posited, the event will happen only when Rahu Ketu permit. Without their permission, things will not happen.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
You understand?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Is it clear or
Yeah.
still you don't know?
No,
Okay,
thank you,
sir.
sir. Yeah.
Okay, sir. I tell you, sir. I tell you one thing. Rahu is in the 5th house.
Okay.
It controls the 7th house.
Okay.
Without Rahu's permission, if the marriage happens, that will disturb.
Okay.
I don't say event will not happen. If it happens beyond Rahu Ketu, definitely they will be punished. The native will be equally get the bad effect. Now you understand?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. Thank you so much, sir.
Sir, by permission, you mean the Dasha Bhukti should come only then it permits?
Yes.
What is that permission, sir?
Permission, many things are included in that.
Okay.
That is, we can do some, whenever any bhava related question, any bhava related event to happen, if Rahu Ketu are connected with that is the house or 3rd or 11th house, we can do some pariharams for Rahu Ketu. Some remedial measures. So that will not disturb that event. The event will say, and one more thing I tell you, Rahu Ketu at any cost will never prevent the marriage, will not stop the marriage, will allow the marriage to happen. At the same time, they will make the marriage to, it will be delayed. When Rahu or Ketu visited in that house, the event will be delayed. It will allow to happen according to its taste only. If Ketu is in the 10th house, say one lawyer is in Madurai, he has joined here. He must be having Ketu in a strong position because Ketu is legal. Ketu, Saturn and Guru. When we do Ketu related job, that will support. When we do Rahu related job, that will support. Okay?
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Now we will see. Yes.
If natal Rahu and transit Rahu are in the same house, is that result will be extraordinary corrupted or will it use more?
Definitely this Rahu will be activated. Natal Rahu will be activated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Now we will see the conjunction. When Rahu joins with any planet, that is Rahu plus any conjunction, that combination bounds to give some effects. For example, if Rahu plus Sun combination in the natal chart, see, these are all the things confidently you can say. This is the effect, confidently you can say. At least 60-70% will match. It gives difficulties to follow. You please note down all these points. And you can also check with the native who has this combination, Rahu plus Sun. You can very well ask. 60 to 70% points, they will say yes. It gives difficulties to father. After the birth of this native, the ancestral properties will vanish or will get reduced to a great extent. The native's father will be forced to live in other state or country or in a distant place. Later on, the native will also be forced to relocate to other state or country. This combination prevents the elders of the family from coming together or joining together to celebrate a function or any auspicious occasion in the family. They can't do this when Rahu and Sun combination is there. The family elders can't unite together. Another thing, the native, it gives big responsibility and thereby tough situation for the native. The native will be forced to shoulder the commitment more than his capacity. Either the native or native's father will be involved or interested in politics. The native will work for any party or the movement without any time limit. Their politics interest will be extreme. They will have at least every day they will be watching what is happening. That much, say, based on the degree, you can say. This combination is the main reason for the natives' full involvement in politics. The native who has this combination is susceptible to fire injuries. That also you can say, or any wounds from weapon. One particular organ will be affected by disease because of Rahu and Sun union. This native's father will have some will contacts. There is possibility for the native's grandfather to have two families. But in fact, the olden days, it was very common. Nowadays, it will be a new cycle. Since this combination affects the sperm production, many do not have a male child, or some do not have a child at all. It's a progeny problem. This point is applicable even if this combination is in train also. First, fifth, and the ninth houses, that is Trikona, and there is no need for both to be in the same sign. It can be even in Trikona houses if these planets are in same sign, but in different houses in Trikona. That is 1 to 10 degree is first Trikona, 10 to 20, second, 20 to 30, third. The ill effects are much less. If they are in different Trikona, the ill effects are much less. It means that in birth chart itself, they both are in a distance. As per the distance between them, the effect of this distance will either reduce or increase the age and the year gap between the first and the second child. This combination affects eye, spinal cord, and backbone. It also causes gastritis. The native gets involved in problems like taking bribe, misuse of government power, etc. If Rahu is an odd sign of Sun's sign, and both Rahu and Sun do have the connection with Rasi and ascendant, then the native will be trapped in false bribe case and suffer thereby. We can also see some examples for this chart. There are many charts for this. And likewise for Ketu also we can say. Say one problem is I cannot share the screen. That is the problem. I tell you where. One example I tell you. Sun and Rahu combined in Meena Rasi. Sharing screen is a problem for me. Sun and Rahu combined in Meena Rasi. This native's father had misunderstanding with the native's mother's family and thereby left the family when this native was just 9 years old. It is undoubtedly clear that this combination creates bitterness between the native's father and the mother. It ensures the separation between father and mother during the Dasabhukti period. Another example chart I tell you. Sun is in Kanni Rasi. When transit Rahu passed through this sun, it cured the native's father from cancer. And at the same time, the native's loan liability got increased. In another example chart, when transit Rahu passed through natal sun and Mars, the native's father got cured from the chronic cancer. See, Rahu and Ketu during transit, definitely that will support the any ailments. Whatever be the ailments, transit Rahu. You can ask me. You are telling only the bad effects of Rahu and Ketu in transit. Is there any good effects? Medically, that is good. Rahu Ketu. Whenever Rahu Ketu travel on any planet, that planet related, Kargatva related disease, if the native has, that will be cured. If they go for treatment, they will be cured. That is for sure. Another one example, Sun and Venus. Sun and Venus in Kanni Rasi. You can also write down these things. If possible, you can draw the chart also. Sun and Venus in Kanni Rasi. And Rahu is in the next sign Tula. It is in the birth chart. Kanni Rasi, Sun and Venus. Tula, next sign Rahu. When transit Rahu passed through the natal sun, the native lost his government job because of corruption charges. Here, sun is affliction by transit Rahu and subsequently Venus also. Likewise, we can see for all the planets. Now let's see. One second. Likewise, we can also, let me tell you one point for all the planets. Rahu plus Moon. How closely they are conjunct, how closely they are combined. You can say the native will hallucinate. Hallucination will be there. You can say schizophrenia, and to some people it is bipolar. I don't say that all Rahu Ketu people will have this, but at the same time, all these people who suffer because of this, they have Rahu and Moon combination. All Rahu Moon combination do not cause this. That I tell you very strong. Rahu Moon combination is the best one. It is called the Mahashakti Yoga that we will discuss later. In some charts, the same Rahu and Moon cause many problems like schizophrenia. See, Moon should also be affected in other ways also. So here Rahu plays the vital role. And Rahu plus Mars, it gives OCD problem. The native will be very, there is extreme perfection. Their perfection will be very odd. The people who are close, they only feel the hardness. Rahu plus Mars and Rahu plus Mercury, the education will be disturbed. And they can't study the subject which they aspire, or they do not get the job as per their qualification. Rahu plus Mercury and Rahu plus Jupiter. Here, based on the conjunction, based on the distance, based on the degrees, you can say, definitely they will have some sperm count problem. It will be in irregular shape. It definitely affects the progeny. and Rahu plus Venus, no need to say that that will give too much of love or any Venus Kargatva relationship. This I have seen, but mostly I have seen that Rahu and Venus, many natives, they are benefited out of it. Say Rahu moon also they are benefited. Rahu Venus also, many natives they are benefited. And one more thing I tell you, now if you find Rahu Venus in the birth chart, just by seeing the Dasa Bhukti period, you can very well ask the native, in this period, in this 36 months, were you in relationship? They will say yes. You can very well cross-check this in any birth chart, Rahu plus Venus. How closely they are conjunct. You can very well say this. And now we will see two planets combining with Rahu. For example, Rahu, Sun, Mars. If Rahu is in between Sun and Mars, there will be lack of unity between the person's father and the brother. Paternal side ancestral properties will have encumbrance. If brother acquires any property from father, suddenly that will be enclosed with many problems. The person's father and brother will never be in good terms. They will have misunderstandings, and hence there will not be any contacts between them. There are possibilities for bone-related problems to the native, and they are also susceptible for any heart-related problem. Congestive cardiac failure, that is also one problem. Sudden collapse or something. Any shock-related problem. The person's father or brother will have blood-related issues. Sun and Mars both are masculine planets. When Rahu travels in between, it affects the potential for begetting male child. Mostly they will be having only female. If the native had already suffered measles in early days, that is in his childhood, then it might affect the child. If women undergo any treatment for test tube baby, it may end in side effects like hormone imbalance and obesity. They should be very careful. The Dasa Bhukti period or transit period, based on that, you can very well give the prediction. The native's father might deceive or disappoint one of his sons. Surely that will happen. If he has some this much of property, maximum property he will give to one person, and small property he will give to another person. An important point you should note down: the native will have constant fear of death. This you can confidently you can say. Definitely you can say this to the native. You will say yes. Constant fear of death because of kidney, heart, and brain disease. That is fear of the disease of Rajagratas. You please note them. Whenever you come across any such chart, you ask them, they will say yes. If the native's brother or brother-in-law takes care of the native's business, if the native is in business, if the native's brother or brother-in-law, they take care of the business, there is possibility for cheating, because of which the native will be affected. He will be very much affected out of this. Now let us see about Ketu. First, transit effects we can see. While any transit planet travels on natal chart Ketu, or while transit Ketu travels on any natal chart planet, then the native will be affected through the planet's significance. That affected planet's significant relationship, organ, place, job, or profession will be disturbed very much. That planet's futures will be purified. That's what I say. Ketu purifies. The planet's futures will be purified, and thereby the native will be shaped well. About Ketu, we need to discuss in volumes. Just in this short period, it can't be discussed. Ketu's significance, characters, the futures, general futures, there are many more things are there. And Ketu's deities, Gayatri Mantra, all can be discussed. things related to Ketu. Generally, Ketu means Ketu and litigation. Ketu denotes litigation and separation. With whichever planet Ketu joins, that planet's Karahatva relationship will have litigation. For example, Sun plus Ketu. The native will have government-related litigations, administration-related litigations. There will be cases filed by the authorities against the native, or by the native filing cases against the authorities. That will be there. Paternal property-related cases are connected to Sun and Ketu combination. Likewise, Ketu plus Moon, the native will have deep mental depression. This confidently you can say. And one more thing I tell you, when Ketu is very close to Lagna degree, the native very easily will not talk to anyone. He will be in total silence. He talks only when he likes. Otherwise, he will not open his mouth. He will be observing. He will be very, very calm. At the same time, see, Ketu means silence. At the same time, I have seen many charts. If Ketu is in the second house, they talk extremely. This also you can check. When Ketu is in the second house, they talk too much. Mostly it will be like this. Either it is in the 10% this end, that is, they don't talk. 90% they talk. 90% this end, they talk extremely. Ketu in second house. This also you note down and you check with other charts. See what are the things I am saying here. All I have come across in my practice. I have seen. That's what I have shared with you. Not only native, the native's mother or mother-in-law, or the other elder and the aged people, aged women in family, will have mental depression, mental illness, and amnesia. It will be there. Maternal ancestors who have been cheated heavily. There is possibility for maternal relatives' tragic death due to mind-related illness. These are all the golden rules. You just note down these points. You can very well ask them, they will say yes. Native will have spiritual interest. Many will gain spirituality in bigger level. When Moon and Ketu are there, if they involve in any spirituality, definitely they gain. Their business investment will give too much drift and severe crisis. Better they can be away from business. Efforts taken by native will cause excessive disturbance. Even for tiny activities, the native should strive hard. This will cause mind-related sickness. Some will have hereditary disease. Husband and wife cannot lead a peaceful married life. Disturbance will be there. Now here you just imagine. I said that when Ketu is in the second house, they will be chatting. They talk too much. If the husband or wife chart, Ketu is in second house. And in an opposite house, opposite chart, that is husband or wife chart, Ketu is in Lagna. I already said when Ketu is in Lagna, they keep silence. Imagine how it will be. One will be talking too much, another will be in total silence. This problem is there. So, see, when you see the marriage compatibility, particularly this you have to see. If they both are in the middle, or if they both are chatting, or if they both are silent, it's not a problem. This combination indicates the people who are in the clutch of dictators or autocrats. They will be in the clutch of autocrats. Somebody will be dominating them. You can very well ask them, who is dominating you? They will be saying, yes, these are all the people, they are dominating me. They may be in the family, they may be in the friend circle or somewhere, but definitely they will be in the clutch of someone who would dominate. This combination also creates many adamant people. This combination specifies incompatible people and people who do not talk openly about what they think. Simply they will say, I don't have anything to talk, so I keep quiet. This combination makes the person non-cooperative. They act individually and mostly they prefer loneliness. They don't mingle easily. The native just cut short the talks on discussion. If 10 people are talking, the person with the moon and Ketu, suddenly he cut short the talks. Either he'll sit quietly or he will move away from the place. It also indicates the legal issues in property from mother or mother-in-law side. This combination will give good income in electronics related jobs and in spiritual related things. Ambal worship and the mantras will be very useful. When Moon and Ketu, Ambal worship. Likewise, Moon and Rahu also, Ambal worship, that is the best one. If this combination gets Jupiter's aspect, it will give more benefits. That is, God without human aid, worship will help the native to a greater level. And one important point I would like to mention here, one of maternal forefather in the family lived as saint. You can very well ask them. Either as saint or as bachelor, or would have lived in isolate. He would have been isolated. He would not have mingled with other relatives. And one of the forefathers would have had several mental illness like fits, epilepsy, skin-related disease would have been there. There must have been a tragic death in the family. Based on the house, you can ask if it is watery sign. You can tell them that due to waterborne area, like well or something, pond or river. Likewise, based on the house, you can tell them. Next thing, Sun, Ketu plus Mars. When Ketu joins with the two planets, Sun, Ketu plus Mars. Sun indicates father and Mars indicates brother. The same thing, what all the things we discussed for Rahu, here also it applies with a slight difference. There it is different. Here, everything legally. It creates bitterness between father and brother, separation or any legal case may be there because Ketu. Likewise, we should evaluate the relationship of the planet and do the prediction. A person will get either maximum benefits or maximum ill effects because of Rahu Ketu. Life-changing events are led by Rahu Ketu. Hence, we can consider Rahu Ketu as controller of our karma. They are the controller of our karma. Yesterday, we saw one chart, nearly 7 planets, including Lagna, all are in Rahu Ketu control. So it is the clear chart that it is the karma chart. Rahu Ketu are the controller of karma. Rahu Ketu are sole responsible for all good and bad things in our earlier life and all good and bad things in the present life. Whatever happened earlier, whatever happened now, Rahu Ketu are solely responsible. They only carry forward our karma registries in our every life. See, some may ask, 12th house Ketu, will it, can it be considered as it is the last janma, moksha? See, here one thing you should understand, it doesn't mean that this is the last life. When Ketu is in the 12th house, the person will think that, okay, Ketu is my 12th house. So this is my last life. Let me enjoy everything. So he commits many mistakes. Definitely he will have another Janma. When he understands that my Ketu is in my 12th house, so this should be the last life. Accordingly, if he lives a very pure life, that may help it. Rahu, Ketu are the sole registrars of all good and bad things. They induce the reaction and the consequences as per our karma level. Rahu, Ketu can be called as karmic control planets. There are many, many more things to be seen. Those who are interested in learning about these shadow planets in detail, you please contact Mr. Asokan. I already told you that just 1 hour is not enough for me, because every combination, Rahu with this planet, or if Rahu with Mars, I have got some 10 pages. I have noted down everything. Overall, the people came to me. I have noted down everything. What all the period, how they suffered, how they came up. Likewise, Rahu with Mercury, Rahu with Jupiter. So we can discuss everything elaborately. You can enroll, you can inform Mr. Ashwagan. If time permits, we will discuss everything later on. Okay, right now, these are all only the samples. Likewise, everything we can discuss. So many, many more things are there. Rahu, Ketu axis is there. All, including Lagna, all planets within the clutch of Rahu, Ketu. That is one thing is there. Kala Sharpa dosha, Kala Sharpa yoga. Everything can be discussed. And Rahu, Ketu and polygamy. In what are all the houses if Rahu or Ketu is placed? To some it gives polygamy. To some it gives total detachment from marital life. All these things can be discussed. Okay. Do you have any doubt in this?
Sir, Advocate Vijay Murugesan from Madurai,
Yes, sir.
you have rightly said that one advocate from Madurai, my Ketu is in Vrichika Rasi.
Okay. Your Lagna
Certain
first.
aspect, certain 10th aspect there.
Super, sir. Super.
Then my ascendant is Gemini.
Super,
Ketu
sir.
is placed in ascendant Lord.
Oh,
So,
Ketai.
yes, Ketai.
Yes, sir.
So, amazing,
That is
sir.
Jupiter.
Yes, amazing.
Jupiter.
Aspected by Jupiter.
Oh, that's all, sir.
Aspected by
Okay.
Jupiter.
Yes, sir. Ketu, Sun, Saturn, and Jupiter combination
Yes.
gives lawyer job. You can say lawyer, magistrate. To what level they raise, judge. Everything we can see. To what level they raise because of Jupiter, Saturn, and Ketu. It should be connected with 2, 6, 10 houses.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Okay. Any doubts in this? Hello? Seems
Sir,
all you.
Sir, Rahu plus Saturn combination, you have missed out, sir. So, do you have any information on that?
Sir, Rahu plus Saturn, I tell you, sir, Saturn is karma karaha. That is related to job. Rahu plus Saturn, definitely that will give excellent benefit. At the same time, if the native is greedy, totally that will suppress. I will tell you one example, Vijay Mallaya. Rahu plus Saturn in 10th house in water sign. Okay. And another thing, so far I have seen that the Saturn plus, Rahu plus Saturn, I have seen only good benefits. The native is affected only during transit or in Dasa Bhukti also for a shorter period. They succeed actually. Saturn plus Rahu, they succeed. I have seen only good benefits so far. Any doubts?
Okay,
Sir,
sir. Thank you, sir.
today
Yeah.
I was seeing a chart
Hmm.
where the Sun and the Rahu were together,
Hmm.
and that's a girl's chart. Her
Hmm.
father died when she was in the
Yes.
+2, and she
Yes.
had to take the responsibility of
Yes.
taking care of the family from that age.
Yeah.
So it has applied very well. I
Yes.
have a question.
That's what I said. They shoulder the responsibility more than their capacity.
Yes. I have a
And another
question.
thing I tell you, at
Ah.
the time of birth itself, at least for the first 6 years or 9 years or 10 years, whatever it is, father will be away from the family
Okay.
for some reason. Even if father and mother do not have any problem, at least for some reason, he will be away from the family.
And there is another doubt is like, I think Aditya Guruji says that Ketu gives some Subhatva to the planet with which it combines.
Yes.
Panjang. So that also probably you should touch so that we know what kind of Subhatva the planet gets and how it behaves.
The Subhatva will be there only when it combines with the benefic planet.
Okay.
That is applicable for Rahu also.
Okay.
With the Rahu also.
It is applicable to the star on which the Rahu Ketu stands also.
In general, that will reduce.
Okay.
When they combine together, that is different. Because it's like Rahu absorbs the light of that planet. During its Dasa Bhukti, Rahu does that. For example, Rahu and Venus are there. During Dasa Bhukti, Rahu completely absorbs the power of Venus. What all the Venus Karakatva, Rahu does. That is the reason many people they get married in Rahu Dasa or Rahu Bhukti. They buy properties. All Venus Karakatva will be given by Rahu. Like Sun. When Venus is very close to Sun, Venus combusts. So they don't get married easily. At the same time, after Venus Dasa, during Sun Dasa, the marriage will happen. Because Sun only made it to combust. That is the reason for combustion. So Sun does the job of Venus during its Dasa.
I have
When Sun and Venus are very close, no need to say that there is no possibility for marriage. That will happen during Sun period.
I have Moon and Ketu together, but
Yes.
on a different star. Moon
Okay.
is in Pusam and Ketu is in Ailiam. Two things that were correct was one is that
Ketu is heading towards Moon.
I have an inherited disease like
Yes.
the diabetes. I have inherited from my mother, and I do sometimes try to take a leadership, or you can say whatever the domination, or if you can call it, I do accept that.
Okay.
And other things, I'm very sensitive to certain, if they talk certain things about me or other thing. Other than that, the rest of the things, I have a small doubt. But my married life was okay, except that my husband was elsewhere for 50% of the period. That was so some of them are very well fitting in, some of them are not.
Okay. I said many more points. Do you have that?
Yeah, some of them I don't have. That's what I said.
Okay, one of the forefathers would have had severe mental illness or fits or skin related disease. You don't remember that? You don't know?
I do. Yeah, probably one of my father's step brother was
Hmm.
not well,
Hmm.
and one of our relatives have become a say like he has become a changed his religion and went to into Gurudwara to become a sannyasi over there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
These are all the things only I said.
He became a sannyasi in Delhi Gurudwara.
Yes, these are all the things only I said. One would have lived a saint or would have lived an isolated life. No need to say that he became saint. At least isolated life.
Yeah, he went away from the family. He lived in
Yes,
Delhi Gurudwara all his life.
yes. What about other points? Your Ketu is not in Lagna, isn't it?
No,
Okay, okay. Then
Ketu is in the 12th place. Moon and Ketu are in the 12th place.
Okay, okay, okay. Anybody else in this group? Will you please give your comment? Any point matches? Or if you have any Rahu with any other planet combination, Ketu with any other planet combination, just I will say one or two
I have
points.
now the legal tangle on the property of my in-laws.
Definitely. That's what we discussed.
Yeah.
The respected learned scholar, Madam Anandavalli, contacted me for legal dispute, sir.
Now it has.
As long as when she says that Ketu is approaching wherever she went, there find Rahu and Ketu deity. Not only Rahu and Ketu deity, she also contact me for legal assistance. So it's matching highly.
I wanted to meet you, sir. Actually, I wanted to come and meet you in Madurai.
Right, had you met me, the problem would have been solved, madam. Okay, we will meet soon. We will meet soon.
He is a
Yeah,
High Court lawyer. You can very well contact him.
yeah, sure, sure.
Yeah. Anyone else has any doubt?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks. Shall we close?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Okay. Thanks to all.
Ashokan, once again,
Yes,
you
sir.
asked whether anyone has any doubt.
Hello, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
Balu sir, this is Jayaprakash from Chennai.
Okay.
In my experience, actually, I have come across 3-4 charts. All the charts are having Moon and Ketu combination.
No, I don't
All the
understand. What is that?
having
One second, one second.
imbalance.
Yeah.
Somebody is having bipolar disorder. Somebody got
Hello?
schizophrenia, extreme schizophrenia. But
No,
in
it's-
those
Voice is
cases,
not clear.
Voice is not
Jayaprakash, sir, your voice is not clear, please.
they won't go away that easily. Means it's a lifelong disorder. You can control the disorder and you cannot get a complete cure. So in that case, what will be the remedy for these people?
What is that?
No, actually, like whoever is having Moon and Ketu combination, they all.
Not Moon and Ketu, Moon and Rahu.
No, Moon and Ketu. Especially, I'm talking about Moon and Ketu.
Okay.
See, I come across 3-4 charts. All are having this Moon and Ketu combination. Everybody got mental imbalance. Somebody got schizophrenia also. So, in those cases, what is the remedy for them? Because schizophrenia is an extreme thing. Because people who experience those things only they can realize what kind of disease those are all. So you cannot cure 100%. There's no complete cure for those people. Only you can control. So in that scenario, what is the remedy for these people?
Sir, I tell you one thing. The severity will be more only during Dasa Bhukti or transit. Rest of the time, you need not worry about it. Because I have not seen anyone suffering in normal course. They have the problem only during Dasa Bhukti or transit.
No, not even no.
I have got extreme schizophrenia cases. One well-qualified professional is running a very big enterprise. It's very well known in India. Frequently, he used to contact me. He has Moon and Rahu in Makara. Now transit Saturn is traveling in between Moon and Rahu. Moon and Rahu, they both are in Tiruvana Nakshatra. They are very closely conjunct. And transit Saturn is there. He used to call me, he used to send messages, highly shocking messages. He hallucinates extremely. I know very well that this will be over once Saturn crosses that Makara. Because Dasa Bhukti wise, he doesn't have much problem, but still, it will be there. The hallucination or schizophrenia, whatever it is, it will be there only during Dasa Bhukti period and transit period.
Okay.
Yeah.
Means is there any means astrological remedy means
Yeah, that and all we can discuss. Astrological remedy is there. You can do some Rahu Ketu Parihara. Definitely. See, I tell you one thing. Astrological remedy is a supportive. They should be given proper treatment. They should go to the psychiatrist. They should take the tablet. That should be there. The Rahu Ketu Pariharam or remedy, whatever it is, that will only support, that will enhance, that will support the treatment.
okay.
Yes.
Okay. Means these kind of people, if they don't take medicines for 2 or 3 days, then they, it means the disease will come
You
up.
tell me the Dasa Bhukti period.
It's not only Dasa Bhukti, sir. my question is, if, see, if they discontinue the medicine for 2-3 days, then the problem will aggravate and people cannot stay with him.
Definitely. See, I tell you very clearly, it will be there. Only during Dasa Bhukti, the severity will be more. If it is due to Rahu, the 18 years, the problem will continue. If it is Ketu, the 7 years, the problem will continue. If Rahu Ketu, Dasa is not there, then you see the Bhukti. If it is due to Moon, the 10 years problem will be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only during Dasa Bhukti, the problem will be there. Confidently, since it is mind-related problem, confidently you can say, after this period, this problem will be over.
Okay.
During transit, it will be extreme. During the, see, when both things happening together, Dasa Bhukti also, transit also, then you imagine, in Tamil it is called Vechu Seirat. That is
Okay.
Dasa Bhukti as well as transit. When both things together, that will be, the hardness will be very severe.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Anything else? Likewise, we can discuss. And there are many more things are there. I'll also say a few more things before we close. There are many yogas. Are there. The yogas of Rahu in Lagna Bhava and Ketu in 7th Bhava. How the person will be, that we can discuss. How the benefic or malefic effects will be, how to be safe from these things. Likewise, for all the 12 bhavas we can see. The name is also entirely different. Like Ananda Sarpa Yoga, Kaligala Sarpa Yoga, Vasuki Sarpa Yoga, and many more yogas are there. The age at which Sarpa Yoga dosha is exposed, the explanation of Karma dosha, the age of exposure of Karma dosha, all can be discussed. And another thing, if Rahu is in Mesham, how the effect will be. Rahu is in Mesham and Ketu is in Tulam, how it will be. Likewise, for all 12 signs we can see. One thing I assure you, the points what we discussed can be checked with your available horoscopes. If it doesn't match, you please feel free to ask so that we can see why it doesn't. At the same time, if it exactly fits, that feedback also we need so that others can be benefited. Okay. And almost it is 8:36, I think. I have noted down many more points. If you allow me to talk about Rahu Ketu, I can talk for hours together. But already some 20 minutes back itself, Ashokan said, okay, it's over. So let us part today. Okay. Whatever be the doubt, whatever it is, you please post in that group itself. We will discuss. My hobby is teaching the subject. I get more pleasure out of it. So you can very well give your feedback. in the
It's a
group.
wonderful explanation, introduction, sir, I should say.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Very amazing, sir. Very amazing,
sir.
inspiring. Very
Thank you.
glad. Tonight I will sleep well. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for giving such a wonderful evening, sir. It's thanks for enlightening us with by sharing your knowledge, and thanks a lot.
Sir,
for
I
that.
tell you one thing. Whatever we have seen, they have hardly seen just 5% of it. Not even 5%, I will say. We have just seen only 5% of it. Then imagine the 100%.
Yes,
And
sir.
I tell you one more thing. When you are thorough with Rahu Ketu, nearly 30-40% predictions are over in every chart. Just you can see by Rahu Ketu alone, you can give the predictions.
Okay, sir. Yeah, sir. Kindly share that book that you had mentioned, sir, which you had written
Yeah, that
on
will be
Rahu
given in
Ketu.
the link, sir. In the
Yeah.
link. Yeah, sure.
Okay, sir. Is it available in Amazon?
It is in Notion Press.
Notion Plus. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. Any other doubts?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.